Hi everyone, I am going to film a plant collective haul today. They're plants that have been on my bucket list for a while, and if you don't know, bucket list is plant bucket list, and my husband actually came up with that one. I got 2 plants on my birthday, and I'll start off with this one. This is a Philodendron Mykins, and it has been on my list for a while. You can just tell by looking at it that it's extremely soft. It's so velvety, and I am absolutely in love with it. So this one is not perfect. It has some beat up leaves. As you can see, it looks full, so I am sure it's gonna just grow like crazy. And since bringing it home, I can tell it's already grown a ton, and you can see that that's new growth, that's new growth. The newer growth is this bright lime green color, and then once it matures, it looks more like this. There's just so many colors in it. It's shiny, and then the bottom part has like this orange sheen to it. And I have already converted this to semi-hydro. This is not a permanent setup, but I am still trying to figure out what exactly I want to do, because I have this wall in my kitchen area that's completely blank, and I want trailing plants to go down it. Well, since it's in semi-hydro, I can't just have like a plastic hanger and just hang it up there. I would have to have a ceramic pot around it that doesn't have a drainage hole and put it up in macrame. I've been contemplating going that route because I made some macrame pieces before, and I think making something for a pot would be really easy, but I think the pot would be really heavy with it. I am just worried it would come crashing down and then I would just break the plant and the pot. So I'm thinking about putting a shelf in that area instead. But I'm still debating, and that's why it's in a temporary pot. And that was a really long tangent. That's what I'm planning to do with it. And I think it's going to be trailing in no time. It seems to be just spitting out new growth like crazy. So this one was checked off on my birthday, and then I have another trailing one that I got on my birthday. I'm spilling the water in the reservoir everywhere. This one is just a classic that I didn't have, and it's a Marble Queen Pothos. I just love this one because there's so much white in it, and I don't know. I'm just worried that it's just the white is gonna die off because there's so much white in it, but I couldn't pass this one up. Some of the leaves in here are massive. Here's another. And then that one. Yeah, it's just a classic that I didn't have. This is another one that I would want to put on my kitchen wall. This is yet another barely trailing plant, so it might look a little awkward up there. Yeah, I can't wait for my barely trailing plants to start trailing. I went to Home Depot because I was actually looking for this plastic pot right here. So I got this plant in a 4-inch planter, and it's really surprising that would even fit like that, but it was so root bound. So I needed a plastic nursery pot, and I got this plastic terracotta looking one at Home Depot. But I saw this for the first time, and this is a peperomia frost. So when I went into Home Depot to find that plastic pot, I found this for something, almost $5. I talked to the employee at the Home Depot nursery, and he said that it's really new for them to be carrying peperomias, so they're kind of doing this trial where if they can keep the peperomias alive, then they'll have more in stock, like different varieties. So I hope they're able to keep it in stock. The thing about peperomias, they're extremely hard to convert to semi-hydro because their roots are so fragile. Yeah, so I basically ripped out most of the roots, which is fine because they propagate really easily, and I had it in semi-hydro like that, which was doing absolutely fine, but I was checking on the roots and then I couldn't get it back in because I kept dropping it, so I just decided to stick it in water. And once it grows a larger root system, I'll be able to put it back into my hydro easily. It's kind of this blue-green color that I am extremely drawn to. I absolutely love my Cebu Blue Pothos because of it. And the last plant that I actually got yesterday. My husband and I celebrated our 1 year of marriage recently, so we went on a little road trip, and then I stopped by a nursery and I got this plant. This is the only other snake plant that has been on my bucket list. So this is a Moonshine Sansevieria. This is a pretty big plant. I got this for less than $20. This plant is in soil. I didn't convert it to semi-hydro, and I could actually, because it seems that cacti and succulents can do fine in semi-hydro, but I just wanted this for our room because we don't have that many plants in here since we have blackout curtains. If I had any other plants in here, they wouldn't do that well. So that's why I only have a couple snake plants and a ZZ plant in here, and the fake fiddle leaf fig that I got before I got into houseplants. As I was saying, this is still in soil, so I took it out of the nursery pot to put it in here. When I took it out of the nursery pot, this centipede looking bug kind of crawled. I threw this plant because I was so scared. So I took it out of that nursery pot and I put it in here, and I think it's bug free since then because I sprayed it down with my plant spray and I got rid of that one bug. It was moving really fast though. I love having a mix of plants that I don't really have to take care of and others that require a little bit more maintenance. All of the plants that we have in this room were still in soil because it's just a ZZ plant and a couple snake plants. So I have this right next to the mirror like this. Yeah, it's next to my other snake plant that I've had for a while. That's gonna be it for this video. Thanks for watching. Bye!